everybody has a little bit different sleeping problems, sleeping disorders. So what we're here to do is just provide some really good information, and you can pick and choose whatever works for you and leave the rest behind. The first thing that I wanted to talk about is the importance of establishing a routine. Okay, a routine before you go to sleep, because this is the time when you start getting your mindset set up for sleeping. And this is the purpose of having a routine at night. And it's good to develop a regular one, do the same steps every night. I mean, sometimes it's getting yourself into having a cup of hot tea, like chamomile tea. Maybe it's taking a nice cool shower, warm shower before you go to bed. It's making sure that you're going to sleep at a consistent time. That really helps. Even if it's on the weekend or on the evening during the week, just make sure that you stick to a good time every night that you go to sleep. That really helps to set up a routine that your body will start adapting to. And also, too, waking up, if you wake up at 7 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 8 o'clock, I like 8 o'clock, but my body now will naturally wake up at 8 o'clock. And, and even if I don't set the alarm clock, it will still. And that's the same thing with the evening. Have a routine of a time that you go to bed. And then we'll talk a little bit about later on about how to create that really cool environment so that you can sleep. What do you think, Marty? Do you have a routine?
I do have a routine, but I just wanted, before I talk about it, I want to say part of the reason why it is so important that we have a routine at all is because we want our subconscious mind to start creating connections between sleep and sleep related activities. So that when I start doing my routine and I start going from like full on mom mode, wife mode, family mode to like, okay, my mind's like, oh, okay, Marty's starting to do this. She's starting to take off her makeup. She's starting to do these little things. Okay, sleep must be coming. And my mind starts to associate what I'm doing with what's coming next. And so, one of the things I want to say as far as creating good sleep associations is talking about using your bed and your bedroom for sleep related activities only. Oh, and sex. Of course, sleep and sex for your bed and your bedroom. That way, your mind starts associating the whole entering of the bedroom, crawling into bed with sleep and sleep related activities. And a lot of us are working from home, if we have a smaller space, have gotten into the habit of using our bed or our bedroom or setting up a home office in there. And that's just not really good for training the mind for bringing sleep because when we've got work there, that's associating, we're going into the bedroom or we're sitting in our bed with work. And so then all the stuff that's going on at work, anything that's bothering you, anything unfinished, or if we're paying bills in bed, then we're starting to think about, oh my gosh, this bill, I don't want to have to pay it. That starts interfering with our sleep. So as much as we can, separate that out of our bed and our bedroom.
Good point. Good.
So, and then getting along with a bedtime routine, again, why it's so important is think of our kids, those that have children or grandchildren. Remember putting them to bed. There was a reason we did that. We need to do that for ourselves as well. We start with maybe a warm bath with the children and then brushing the teeth, and they're starting to realize, okay, sleepy time's coming. Their brains start to associate each next step with sleep. We can do the same thing. Just as those activities created a connection in our children's mind subconscious, it does with us. So yes, a routine, a bedtime, putting ourselves to bed is so super important. So just creating our own just allows us to wind down, to relax, creating those good associations. And since your bed and your bedroom is only associated with sleep related activities or intimate time, that's your mind and body's final cue to start going to sleep.
That's awesome. And that's so true. And it's really about how we get into those habits, training our mind to like, okay, this is what we're doing now.